let's jump into the additional spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1166. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an absolutely scorching batch of One Piece spoilers. On this 18th day of November, 2025, we're bringing you the confirmed spoilers and the newest additions for Chapter 1166, a chapter that's shaping up to be one of the most emotional moments of the entire Elbaf arc. But before we dive headfirst into these insane spoilers, you already know the drill. If you haven't yet, drop that like, subscribe right now, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. That way, you're always ahead of the curve. All right? No more delays, let's jump straight into it. First big moment that's already driving fans crazy. Baby Shanks inside the treasure chest. Yes, that scene we saw in One Piece film Red. In the little Billions extra that came with the special volume for moviegoers, it's now becoming official canon in the manga. We'll see the exact scene. The Roger pirates fleeing God Valley in total chaos, carrying several treasure chests they managed to steal from the Celestial Dragons. Suddenly, someone opens one of those chests, and instead of gold, jewels, or a devil fruit, they find a tiny red-haired baby crying inside. Roger, shocked and smiling at the same time, picks up the baby and says something like, "What's this? A baby?" The whole crew panics at first, but Roger immediately starts laughing, saying that this is the greatest treasure they found in God Valley. Exactly how fans imagined it for years. And now with all the characters at the correct age for this flashback, it's going to be emotional, beautiful, and finally explains how Shanks joined the Roger Pirates at just 1 year old. Get your tissues ready because it's going to hit hard. Now for the second major addition, the tragedy surrounding King Harald of Elbaf and what happens to him afterward. We already knew Harald would tear off his own horns, but now we've got the full context, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. After learning about the defeat and death of Rox D. Zebek in God Valley, Harald falls into total despair. He kneels before the representatives of the Marines and the world government, rips his horns off with his bare hands. Imagine the scene. Blood dripping, the proudest giant in the world humiliating himself completely. And he begs, literally begs on his knees, to be allowed to atone for all the ancient sins committed by the giant warriors. He says something like, "The giants made terrible mistakes in the past. We attacked the world, caused destruction. Let me pay for all of it. I promise eternal peace between Elbaf and the rest of the world." And to prove he's sincere, Harald even goes as far as offering himself as a slave of the world government. He's willing to wear chains and live chained for the rest of his life, just to guarantee that no giant will ever raise a hand against the world again. It's a scene of absolute humiliation, a legendary king lowering himself to his limit to protect his people and prevent an all-out war. Many leakers are saying this will be one of the saddest and most impactful pages of the entire Elbaf arc. So that's it, everyone. These are the two huge additions confirmed today for Chapter 1166, the canonical confirmation of Shanks in the chest, and the full tragedy of Harald humiliating himself after Rox's fall. More details should drop by Wednesday when the full summary releases, and on Thursday we'll get the raw scans. The official chapter comes out next Sunday on the 23rd or 24th, depending on your time zone. And the best part, no break next week. Oda is dropping chapter after chapter. What did you think of these updates? Is baby Shanks about to melt your heart? And Harald offering himself as a slave? Is that too heavy or necessary for the lore? Drop everything in the comments. I want to hear your theories. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That helps the channel grow tremendously. Thanks a lot for watching. Big hug and see you in the next video. Valeu, falou,